What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my Terraria guided walkthrough. The last episode, we fought the pirate invasion, and I was able to get an upgraded weapon. As you can see, I ended up getting the cutlass, and off screen I was able to reforge it and get legendary on it, so it does even more damage. And you might be wondering, why does it do 77 damage? Well, I also did decide to fight the Wall of Flesh a couple of times, and I was able to get the Warrior's emblem, as you can see right here. And I was also able to get the Ranger emblem, and that is going to be pretty useful for today's episode because I would like to fight Skeletron Prime, and I'm going to be using, of course, my Mega Shark. So, it's going to do extra damage, since I have the Ranger emblem, of course. So, I'm kind of just setting up a flatter section up here, just so it's a little bit easier for me to move around up here. Nice and simple, flat platform. Okay, I think I'm pretty close to being ready to go here. Let me just whack some of this a few times, and as you can see, it must be a full moon since all these werewolves are out. So, that is pretty interesting, and they also know how to get up here, which is nice. They sound pretty weird when they're getting shot. But as you can see, yeah, this cutlass does a lot more damage now, so that is definitely nice to see. Let me just fix these a little bit. Place that back down again. So, might as well tell you guys, in order to make the summoner to fight Skeletron Prime, the mechanical skull, you are going to need 30 bones, 3 souls of night, 3 souls of light, and lead or iron bars. I'm not entirely sure how many. It's probably 4 or 5 maybe? Not too sure, but you need a few, so as long as you have like 5 to 10, you'll be fine. And that's all you need to summon, or that's all you need to make the summoner, a mechanical skull. And you will be on your way to fighting Skeletron. So what I would recommend doing is, of course, again, using the Mega Shark. And, of course, trying to get the Ranger's emblem. That would help to get that as well. But just having the Mega Shark with a nice reforge on it should be able to do the trick fairly nicely. And, of course, make sure you have your Nimbus Rod. Alright, I think I'm ready to go here. So let's go ahead and get started. Skeletron Prime has awoken. Alright, so this guy is a lot, I wouldn't say a lot more difficult, but he is noticeably more difficult than the Destroyer is. So, as you can see, I'm already at half health over here, so I gotta do a little bit better dodging. Yeah, that's really all this is about, is just trying to dodge Skeletron as much as possible here. So, how much is he at? A little bit less than 25,000. So yeah, trying to avoid him as much as possible, and this Frostburn is also doing a nice amount of damage as well, so that is really nice. So, yeah. Defense-wise, I would say try to have maybe some hollowed armor. If not, what the hell is this stupid armor called? The frost armor should do the trick as well, so yeah. Just a heads up. And I wonder how close my nurse is. Okay, heal up again. 18,000. So yeah, in this episode, what I would like to do after, if I'm able to defeat Skeletron Prime, I would like to make some hollowed armor, because it's a little bit better than the frost armor. Even though it doesn't have the frost burn, it's still a noticeable increase. I think it's like 7 more defense, maybe? So it's a nice increase. So I'd recommend trying to get the hollowed armor. But my health is pretty low here, so gotta try to avoid Skeletron Prime as much as possible here. Yeah, I think I should be able to live here. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the greater healing potions that heal 150, so I'm kind of stuck using these. Okay, heal up again. Alright. Already at 100 health, which isn't good. I actually think I might have had a few potions that I probably should have used. Alright, let me see if I can head back over to the nurse real quick while fighting. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that worked out in my favor. Then we can just continue here. Yeah, definitely having the nurse nearby and maybe another platform in a little house could be useful as well. In my case, the nurse was on the closest house that I could easily get to, so that worked out fairly well. So, again, set up more clouds. Just to deal some more damage, of course. I wonder what Reforge is on here. Mystic. Which I think does damage and less mana cost. Right? Yeah. Alright, so less than 6,000 health now. So that is good. So it does seem like we will be able to defeat Skeletron Prime, which is good. Obviously. But, yeah, definitely I would recommend trying to have about 70 defense. And of course, potions I would recommend using again are Iron Skin potions, regen potions. I think Ranger only works for bows. Yeah. What else? Maybe a Thorns potion. Alright, so we were able to defeat Skeletron Prime, which is good. How much night is left? I don't think that's enough to defeat the Destroyer. I don't want to risk it. Alright, so I got more of these, which is nice. So let's head back over here. I want to see how many hollowed bars I have in total now. Probably say, what, 30 maybe? 50, okay. More than I expected. No, no you don't. No. Alright, let's check this armor out here. Alright, so helmet is 12, 24. So yeah, the biggest increase here is the helmet. The helmet does 24 defense. So that 79. Yeah, we see that's a lot less. Because this has what? Yeah, this has increased melee damage by 11% with the whole set on of Frost Armor. That's 20. Yeah, this is 14 more defense. As you can see here, the Hollowed Greaves do 2 less, and the breastplate does what, 5 less? Yeah. Yeah, it goes down pretty quickly. But as you can see, my sword is a lot faster, you might be able to notice. And that's not even with the full set on. So it is a bit faster, I would say. Let me put that in there. Alright, so that's pretty interesting. Little side note there. I wasn't actually expecting the helmet to improve my defense by that much. Which kind of makes me wonder if I should just use the helmet. So that's near 80 defense right there, so that is pretty nice. So hollowed bars, I will keep. Bones can go back in here. Oh, don't need that. That. Oh. 60 FPS, there we go. I'm gonna head down to hell real fast. I'm going to stay down here for a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can find a few mimics. Because I still want to get that Titan glove. Because that would be pretty nice to get. And I think I would do even more melee damage. So I'm going to stay down here for probably like 5 minutes. Just to see if I can get maybe any drops from any mobs down here. And then, I guess, once it's nighttime, I will go ahead and fight the Destroyer again. That shouldn't be too difficult of a fight. But, like I said, I will meet you guys back once it has turned nighttime. Alright, guys, so I am back. It is finally nighttime, and I'm ready to go ahead and fight the Destroyer. I didn't really find anything too useful while I was underground in hell. I was looking for a Firestone, which pretty much just does fire damage to enemies, but I wasn't able to get that from a bat. So, I'm gonna have to keep looking. I guess on another time. So, I'm going to be using just the full frost armor because the Mega Shark does 5 extra damage. Yeah, 5 extra damage with the full frost armor on. And I'm just going to set up some of these. And I can go ahead and begin. This shouldn't be difficult at all, so I'm pretty much ready to get this thing started here. Of course, these guys are probably the most annoying part, so I guess just take them out as fast as possible here. Alright, and then we'll continue with this. The good old Mega Shark. Which actually does a pretty good amount of damage if you have the Ranger emblem. I think, at least. So. Ready at 55,000 here, which is good. Heal up real quick. And I'm going to set these a lot higher. Because it seems like he does go pretty far. Oh, now he's taking a bunch of damage because he's going straight down into the Nimbus Rod. Alright, doing work here. Pretty much using the Cutlass. As a matter of fact, this is probably faster. Yeah, this is a lot faster here. Okay. Well, I am doing some damage here. Okay, he's dead. Yeah. This Cutlass is pretty damn fast to begin with. And of course the added increase here. Yeah, right here. Melee damage, critical strike chance, and 10% melee haste. So pretty much just speeds up how fast the sword can swing. So now if I head over here, I can make myself a pair of greaves. So I have a full set of hollowed armor. And in total, this does 72 opposed to 65. So it is an increase. And look how fast this is. Yeah. Now, could you imagine if I had... What is that? I can't think off the top of my head of what that reforge is. That helps with speed. What if I put these two on? That still does 73. Oh, wait. What if I changed this? Now probably does a bunch, right? 80. Pretty good amount. But yeah, if you have like a speed reforge on your accessories, this, I guarantee you, this color is probably insanely fast. So, yeah. That is pretty nice. So I think for now, I am going to keep the hollowed armor on. I feel like the only reason why the frost armor would be useful is because of the frostburn, but as you can see, the Cutlass does the same amount of damage with the hollowed hollowed armor on, as you can see. So 77, and it's an increase of defense as well. So that is pretty nice. So interesting, interesting. All right, so yeah, it looks like I'm going to be keeping the hollowed armor on for now, because it is a bit better. And I'm going to put the extra hollowed bars I have into my ore chest. And I think without further ado, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. So, took down Skeletron Prime, which is nice. Next episode, maybe we'll end up fighting the twins. I'm not too sure. Is this faster? It's about the same. I wonder if I can get a speed reforge on here. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Unreal on this Mega Shark. Let's take a look here. It's gonna be pretty expensive. Might be like 10 gold. Oh, 16. Forceful. Damaged. Okay. Looks like I'm keeping damaged. No big deal. So that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. If you guys have any other questions about Skeletron Prime, please feel free to let me know. I feel like also for the mechanical bosses, using magic weapons also does a pretty good amount of damage, but of course, I'm not really using any. I'm pretty much just using ranged and melee weapons at this point. But definitely some magic weapons are pretty powerful, so definitely go check on the wiki to see which ones, you know, work well against some bosses and whatnot. Just do a little bit of research and you can find a pretty good amount of things. But other than that, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. So hopefully I helped you out on how to defeat Skeletron Prime. But until next episode, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.